Welcome to Sports Jam for Thanksgiving week. I'm Jay Wilcox.
And I'm John Jacobson. Today on the show, highlights from state girls swimming and diving and adapted soccer.
Plus, we'll name our all-area teams in volleyball and boys and girls soccer.
Football is up first, and a rematch of last year's Class 5A championship game. Wayzata and Eden Prairie are now part of the new Class 6A, and the two Lake Conference powers met in the semifinals, with the Trojans having won the regular season meeting between the two teams. From the Metrodome, where the winner would face Lakeville North for the 6A title, the Eagles' Dan Fisher caps a 16-play, 74-yard drive with a 1-yard touchdown run to give Eden Prairie a 7-0 lead early in the second quarter. And it's a lead they would never relinquish. Later in the second, EP quarterback Grant Schaefer looks for big Zach Hoey, but the ball deflects right to Wayzata's Nelson Moen. The ball never hits the ground. Moen returns it out to the 17-yard line, but the Trojans can't cash in with any points. Later, the give is to Eagles running back Anthony Anderson, who fakes the handoff and keeps it himself, going 10 yards for an Eden Prairie touchdown. The Eagles lead 14-0 at the half. Early third quarter, the Trojans finally start to move the ball. Jeff Borchard goes 16 yards up the middle here, down to the Eden Prairie 7. Borchard's run sets up a 1st and goal. The Eagles defense holds. On third down from the 10, Wayzata tries a little trickery. The wide receiver Matt Blanchard is tackled by Stevie Adams for a 5-yard loss. The Trojans miss a field goal try on 4th down. Wayzata special teams make a play here on a fake punt try. Bjorn Halverson tries to get the kick away. Chris Pearson gets the punt block. Nate Lang recovers for Wayzata at the Eden Prairie 35-yard line. For the Trojans again, failed to capitalize, and the Eagles defense is fierce all night. Nick Olmanson sacked there by Jack Cottrell. Eden Prairie wins at 21-7. Trojans' slow start to the game was a factor.
You got to get on top of them. I mean, if you let them score first, I don't know if I could go back through the records, but I'm guessing if about the last 7 or 8 times we played each other, whichever team scores first wins. You know, and I don't know how you get the first score, because you know some nights you get it, some nights you don't.
Well, the Totino Grace football team is back in the Prep Bowl after missing out last season. The Eagles will play for the 5A title Saturday. Grace meeting Bemidji in the semifinals. The Eagles defense comes up with a big play as Carlton Jam picks off the Bemidji pass to halt a Lumberjacks drive. Grace is known for its ground game, but watch the perfect throw from A.J. LaPanta to Charlie Miller for the touchdown. It's 10-0 Grace in the second quarter. The third quarter, and the Eagles will add another through the air as LaPanta connects with Miller again to make it 17-0 Totino Grace. Fourth quarter now, and LaPanta goes downfield this time and sneaks it into Lance Bennick, who hauls it in and heads upfield, breaking a couple of tackles on the way to the end zone for a 54-yard scoring play, and it is 23-0 Eagles. And Curtis Maddox helps to seal it up with an interception as Totino Grace puts Bemidji away 23-0.
I mean, they're a good team. I mean, this wasn't an easy game. I mean, we had to battle every play. They're a good team, and we just battled out there.
Can't say it's a shock, John, to see Totino Grace back in that Prep Bowl. They've certainly had a great year improving it against good competition. And Wayzata, same as last year, beat them in the regular season, and then the rematch didn't go their way.
It was a little more competitive last year when they played in that 5A championship game. That at halftime, you just thought, boy, I don't know if Wayzata's going to be able to come back. They had a nice drive to start the quarter, and then when they couldn't score, you know, it just seemed like Eden Prairie was going to win, inevitable from that last quarter and a half on. Yeah,
Wayzata's ground game had been performing well, but against some of the really tough opponents, there were times when they were having trouble moving the football. You remember back to the regular season, and it kind of showed up again in the semifinals here.
Grace will be in the Prep Bowl Saturday afternoon at 4. Well, the 3-day state girls swimming and diving meet concluded over the weekend with outstanding performances from several local athletes. The AA finals Saturday night in Minneapolis. In the 200 medley relay, Rachel Whitmer pulls away at the end to win it for Edina. Anna Petty anchors Wayzata to second place, half a second back. In the 200-yard freestyle, Armstrong's Courtney Evanson takes second place in a time of 1 minute, 48.88 seconds. In diving, Maple Grove senior Lexi Tenenbaum is dynamite. She wins the state title with a total score of 448.35. Wayzata's Nicole Fontaine finishes third. Back to swimming, 500 freestyle, Minnetonka's Amelia Schilling smashes the field and sets a new state record in 4 minutes, 48.96 seconds. Armstrong's Evanson earns another medal, finishing third. 100 backstroke, Zoe Avstruch wins it for Chanhassen. Wayzata's Emma Paulson is third. Maple Grove's Aaron Buck fourth. Paulson also finishes third in the 50 free. Final swim of the night, 400 free relay. Minnetonka edges Chanhassen, but the skippers are later disqualified in 3 relays, costing them the team title. Armstrong finishes third in the 400. Edina wins the team championship with Wayzata second.
I was really proud of the team because we kept going, like despite some down swims, we kept moving forward and pushing through, and ultimately I think we did really well, so I was really proud of our team.
So here are the final revised team scores after the Minnetonka DQs forced them to give back the team championship. It's Edina, Wayzata, Eden Prairie, and then Minnetonka, all Lake Conference teams taking the top 4 spots. Armstrong finishes 7th overall with Maple Grove 14th.
Now to adapted soccer, where a dominant local program took aim at another championship. The Robins of Robbinsdale, Hopkins, Mount West Tonka in the PI title game. Jeremy Joe's pass is redirected in by Mike Madsen. It's 1-0 Robins over Dakota United. A free kick for the Robins by Jimmy Flores finds its way in for another goal here. And Jost will make a centering pass. Tyler Sarf buries a hard shot here, and the Robins leading at 4-1 at halftime. On to second half action. Sean Johnson's crossing pass is headed by Sarf for his second goal of the game. And Charlie Whitmer is solid in goal for the Robins, stopping the penalty kick here. The Robins win their 5th straight title despite having a very young team.
We had our growing pains. We had some tough times where we had to figure out the different roles for different players. But I was really impressed with how well the juniors and seniors took the young kids in and showed them the ropes.
And in the CI division, top seed Park Center ends up 4th as they fall in a 13-11 battle in the 3rd place game. Augie Wadrick had 7 goals in this one, 13 for the tournament. Dakota United took the CI division title. And Wednesday of last week was a special day for some local athletes.
That's right, signing day for basketball, volleyball, and other sports. Maple Grove, Osseo, Wayzata, Armstrong, and Hopkins were among the schools holding signing ceremonies for their athletes. Here's what a couple of players had to say about their college choices.
I'm definitely excited about the new coach, Coach Verdi. I mean, he's came from winning programs, coming from Nebraska when they went on their run, and also Kansas. So, in the campus, I love a lot, and it's just being around that community, and family is only 30 minutes away, so that's what I'm really excited for.
I love the location, and I love the coaching staff. It's a great academic school, and I just loved everything about it.
Brothers, all of you, come on down. And congrats to all the athletes who signed.
Next up, we'll name the best in the Northwest in girls and boys soccer in our Sports Jam all-area teams.
Well, for as long as John and I have done this show, we've recognized the best players in the fall in volleyball, soccer, and football.
Here's the first of the 3 teams we roll out this week. It's the 2012 Sports Jam girls soccer team. Let's start our team in goal. Wayzata keeper Mara Doherty allowed just 8 goals this season and posted a goals against average of .40 with 13 shutouts. Mara was named All-State by the Coaches Association. Armstrong's Heather Kaluzniak played every minute in net this season for the Falcons. She notched 9 shutouts on the season and allowed only 15 goals. Heather was named All-Northwest Suburban Conference. Our defenders include Park Center's number 15, Kylie Brown. The senior was the backbone to the Pirates' defense for a team that posted 11 shutouts. Brown was named All-Conference and All-State Honorable Mention. Wayzata's number 7, Katie Schultz, was the highest scoring defender in the state, recording 5 goals with 9 assists for the state Class AA champion Trojans. Katie was All-Conference, All-State, and second-team All-Metro. It is a goal! Benilde St. Margaret's number 5, Ann Arneson, was a first-team All-State defender as a senior. She was All-North Suburban Conference in each of the past 2 seasons and started as a defender the past 2 years for a team that allowed only 21 goals in 44 games. Now to the midfield, and Wayzata's number 12, Kylie Schwartz. Kylie was dynamite this season, burying 28 goals while adding 10 assists. The senior was selected first-team All-Metro by both the Star Tribune and the Pioneer Press and is a Miss Soccer candidate.
Schwartz with the fake, now shoots and scores. Wow.
Kylie's teammate, number 21, Kiana Nickel, also enjoyed a superb senior season. Nichols scored 10 goals and added 8 assists. She was named All-State and to the All-Tournament team at state. Armstrong's number 16, Emily Jacobson, was a solid center midfielder for the Falcons. Coach Chris Adams said Emily's role in the offense was a vital part of the team's success. She was named All-Conference and All-State honorable mention. Benilde St. Margaret's number 19, Kelly Panic of Plymouth, is a two-time All-State first-team player. The junior scored 2 goals in the Class A state championship game and racked up 21 goals and 16 assists for the season. Kelly was voted the Red Knights team MVP the past 2 years. Our forwards include Maple Grove's number 21, Haley Nelson. The two-time All-State forward finished second in career scoring for the Crimson. This year, Haley scored 17 goals with 6 assists and scored 5 game-winning goals. She was 3 times named All-Northwest Suburban Conference. Number 13, Kaylee B. out of Maple Grove, also makes our team. The senior was named All-State this fall in the season that saw her score 15 goals and 9 assists. The 3-time All-Conference player was named the Crimson's Offensive Most Valuable Player.
Biet scores 2. It's 4-0 now as Biet finds the far post.
Totino Grace's number 25, Grace Steinhauser, came on late in the season for the Section 5A champion Eagles. Grace scored 5 of her 9 goals in the postseason. As her team finished 4th in the state, she was named All-North Suburban Conference. Rounding out the forwards is Park Center's number 11, Taylor Anderson. The senior notched 16 goals this season and finishes second in career goals at Park Center. The team's offensive MVP was named All-Conference this fall. And that's our team. It's the 2012 Sports Jam Girls Soccer Team. These girls were close. Here are the honorable mention selections for 2012.
Well, that's an impressive squad, and our boys soccer team is filled with talent, too. Here's the Sports Jam All-Area boys soccer team. We'll start our Sports Jam boys soccer team up front with some dynamic scorers. Number 8, Ismaila Jome of Prairie Seeds Academy, has a great combination of skills. Jome had 29 goals and 17 assists for the Lycans, who were undefeated on the field but disqualified from the state tournament. Jome is an All-Metro, All-State, and All-American pick and team MVP. Number 40, junior Sydney McLean of Champlain Park, is an electrifying player and a great finisher. McLean had nearly half of the goals for a Rebels team that won the Northwest Suburban Conference and Section 5AA titles, finishing with 20 goals and 6 assists. McLean earned All-State honors.
Champlain Park's way here, and he gets it. McLean buries it.
Number 14, Francis Caroma, had a breakout year and helped Park Center to a strong season. The All-State honorable mention pick tied for the Northwest Suburban scoring lead and had 14 goals and 11 assists for the Pirates. Number 7, Munir Darbaki of Prairie Seeds, was the leading scorer for the Lycans. Capable of playing multiple positions, Darbaki totaled 29 goals and 23 assists, while earning his team's Offensive Player of the Year award. Our midfielders include number 4, Jackson Richards of Totino Grace. The Eagles' team MVP, Richards had 15 goals and 8 assists while earning All-State and All-Midwest honors. He excels at all phases of the game and is a D1 recruit. Number 12, Andrew Stempfig of Brack, here with a corner kick to set up a goal, was a super sophomore for the Mustangs, earning team MVP and honorable mention All-State honors with 8 goals and 13 assists. Drake Mianis, number 18 for Wayzata, earned team MVP honors. The big physical All-Lake Conference pick had 4 goals and 3 assists. Our defenders include number 17, Nick Riley of Wayzata. The heart of a stingy defense and a great one-on-one defender, Riley earned All-Conference and All-State honors and chipped in with 1 goal. Number 2, Josh Eckhart, was a valued leader as a central defender for Champlain Park State Tournament team. Eckhart was team MVP and earned All-Conference honors for a Rebels team that didn't lose a game until the state quarterfinals.
Flying around. And
number 21, Mitchell Bewin, played every minute of every game for Armstrong. The 5-year varsity player was named the Falcons' top defender and earned All-Conference honors. Roberto Dominguez, number 11 for Prairie Seeds, was his team's most consistent defender. The honorable mention All-State pick led the Lycans with 22 assists, including setting up the section championship winner, and had 5 goals. Rounding out our D is number 4, Baronetum Corda of Park Center. Corda earned team MVP honors for the Pirates and was an honorable mention All-State selection for a team that had the lowest goals against in school history.
Here at Park Center.
Our goalkeepers include Grant Larson of Wayzata. The All-Metro and All-State pick posted 7 shutouts for the Trojans. He was a 4-year starter. Maple Grove's Atherton Wiseman helped keep a young team in many games with big stops. He had a 1.1 goals against for the Crimson. A talented bunch, the Sports Jam All-Area Boys Soccer Team. And here is our honorable mention list for boys soccer.
And as always, thanks to the coaches for their input.
That's right, and we have one more team to go. Straight ahead, we'll hit the court with our Sports Jam All-Area Volleyball team. Welcome back to the show. Though we didn't have any local teams in the state volleyball tournament this fall, there is plenty of talent in the northwest suburbs. Here's our all-area volleyball team for 2012. Our Sports Jam volleyball team starts with some talented outside hitters. Number 4, Tegan LaBerge of Maple Grove wrapped up a strong career for the Crimson by earning all conference honors with 359 kills and a .301 hitting percentage. She also had 90 digs. LaBerge will play in college for Drake.
Getting stronger day by day.
Taylor Gore, number 2 for Champlain Park, is a dynamic hitter, an excellent all-around player. Gore led the Rebels with 377 kills and also had 213 digs and 55 aces. She's headed to Winona State. Number 19, Natalie Wilson of Wayzata racked up 337 kills with 256 digs against a tough schedule. The All-Lake Conference pick will play beach volleyball in the new program at Georgia State. Junior Jackie Jones, number 8 for Osseo, rounds out our outsides. Jones had 279 kills and 299 digs for the Section 5 3A runner-up Orioles. Our middles include number 4, Nora Reed of Hopkins. Reed helped the Royals to a 27-win season and runner-up finish in Section 6 3A with 442 kills, a .527 hitting efficiency, and 95 total blocks. Number 11, Maria Sampson of Champlain Park proved to be a force in the middle for the Rebels. Sampson had 266 kills, a .416 hitting percentage, 87 total blocks, and a team-high 61 aces.
Sampson serving.
Our setters are led by Hopkins super sophomore number 13, Samantha Seliger-Swenson. Considered one of the country's best in her age group, future Gopher Swenson had 1,193 assists, 101 aces, and 254 digs. Junior Megan Pekarik, number 1 for Osseo, is another great setter who always seems to give her hitters a great ball. Pekarik had 849 assists along with 168 digs. Also at setter is number 4, Indigo Thompson of Armstrong. Thompson is an athletic, versatile player and had 598 assists, along with 129 kills and a 95% serve percentage. Thompson's an academic all-state pick. Rounding out the squad is a defensive dynamo, number 2, Lauren Haug of Wayzata. The Marquette signee is tough to get a ball past with 607 digs. Haug earned all Metro and all-state honors for the Trojans. It's a great group, the Sports Jam All-Area Volleyball team. And these are the honorable mention picks for volleyball. And we'll be back to talk Turkey Trot boys hockey with the host Wayzata Trojans after this. Welcome back to Sports Jam. A Thanksgiving tradition continues this year as the Wayzata Trojans host the Channel 12 Turkey Trot Tournament coming up this weekend. And we're joined by a couple of their senior captains and also Coach Pat O'Leary. And we'll start with Chase Haller. Let me ask you a little bit about tryouts so far and just the beginning of things, how things look on the ice for you guys.
I'm really excited, actually. I don't know, we got a lot of young kids, and I don't know, we're playing high speed and really excited. I don't know, we're looking good out there, so.
How much of last year's varsity do you have back, or is it mostly new guys?
Not too many. I can't think of a number on top of my head, around like 4 or 5, but I mean, we got a lot of sophomores and juniors that are filling these senior spots that left last year, so.
You get started with the Thanksgiving weekend tournament, and pretty good teams coming in, it looks like. Are you excited just to get out there and get on your home ice a little bit?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the Turkey Trot, in my opinion, is one of the best times of the year. I mean, we got 3 good teams, Maple Grove, Holy Family, Edina, so we're guaranteed 2 games, like 2 good games out of 2 good opponents, and I'm excited to play, so.
All right, thanks for joining us. Have fun. And Kyle Olson stepping in, and I know just the pressure to make a team like this in a big school like Wayzata, but has it been a fun week or has it been a tough week?
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun seeing how hard the kids have worked this summer, and it's what everyone's been putting in.
You guys last year had a pretty solid year, but playing such good teams, it's tough to win, in the Lake Conference, but you guys did all right. How did you feel about, the off season and heading into this year now?
I think it went well. It was a lot. Last year we kind of had a lot of seniors leaving, so we got a lot of young, new talent coming in. It should be a lot of fun.
What do you think this team will be really good at? What's the strong point, at least heading into the year?
Well, we got our goaltender back, Aaron Dingman. He was injured last year. We'll be a lot more offensive this year, a lot more talent.
All right, have fun this year and at the Turkey Trot.
Thank you.
And Coach Pat O'Leary, you guys coming off, as we said, a pretty decent season, but it sounds like some new faces in the lineup this year. But what are you seeing out on the ice so far?
Yeah, we've got a lot of speed out there. There's some young guys, and it's been a process all week, just trying to see how much better guys have gotten over the off season and stuff. And I've been interviewed a couple other times, and I told people, someone's got to play on our first and second line, and someone's got to play on our power play, and we'll find those guys. We got the skill for it. Guys just got to develop that stuff and prove that they belong to be there.
For the coaches, is the first week kind of a tough one when you're affecting guys with making cuts and everything?
Yeah, you can ask any coach around whatever level, from youth all the way up to the college level. The week of tryouts is tough. You get to know these kids a lot, and you care about them, and you hope that they all do what they can to make the program. Obviously, that's not feasible for everybody, but so it's a tough week. Just trying to make sure you do the right things with the kids, and pick the team the best of your ability, and hopefully you make the right decisions.
Obviously, you guys have been hosting this for several years now. Is it generally been a good way to get into the season, do you think? Does it help your team to be ready early?
I think so. It makes our tryout process a little bit different, obviously, because, we got to make decisions a little bit earlier, and we got to start playing in a week where most teams, play their scrimmages next Saturday. But you can go, down the line from guys we've had in the past, 5 or 10 years. They all love it. They wouldn't, do anything different. We got to get after them a little bit early next week, but just because we got to play. But they love they're pretty much the only ones playing that weekend. A small amount of teams are playing, and families all in town for the holidays, so they come and watch. And it's just a good way to start hitting other people besides your own guys all the time.
All right, thanks so much for joining us, Pat, and we'll see you at the Turkey Trot.
Thank you very much.
All right, Pat O'Leary and his senior captains for the Wayzata boys hockey team as they get set to start the season at this weekend's Turkey Trot tournament, and we'll leave you with a look at the matchups for the Turkey Trot. And that's it for this week's show. Have a great Thanksgiving week.
Next week, we'll name our all-area football offense and defense, plus highlights from that Turkey Trot tournament and Totino Grace's Prep Bowl game. Have a happy Thanksgiving.